Imagine a warrior standing on a battlefield. His enemies surround him, shouting, mocking, waving their swords. Every muscle in his body wants to strike, but instead of charging recklessly, he waits. His hand grips the sword tighter. His chest rises and falls. He holds still. Then, in one sudden movement, when the enemy overextends, he strikes once and wins. That is the power of the pause. Retention is not just about no releasing. It is about mastering the pause. Pausing when others waste. Pausing when others rush. Pausing when others react. Because inside the pause lies your power. Science confirms what sages have always known. Holding back creates strength. A study in endocrinology found that after just 7 days of abstinence, men's testosterone levels peaked by nearly 145%. The pause in the release didn't weaken them. It charged them. Neuroscience research also shows that resisting instant gratification strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the brain center for self-control. In other words, every pause rewires your brain to resist weakness and choose mastery. Let's step into another story. Picture a young man in Lagos. He just got his first job. He feels pressure everywhere, from Instagram, from friends, from women. One night, temptation knocks. A quick release, a quick fling, an easy escape. But he pauses. He walks to his journal instead. He breathes deeply. He writes, I am not wasting my energy tonight. The next morning, he wakes up stronger. He goes to work sharper. He starts building a side hustle with the same energy others were spilling in the dark. 3 months later, that pause turns into business idea. 6 months later, he has saved enough to buy land. A year later, his peers are still chasing lust, and he is building legacy. That is the ripple effect of the pause. All great spiritual traditions point to the power of restraint. In Yoruba Ifa tradition, men preparing for priesthood often undergo seasons of sexual abstinence to preserve their ase. The Bible speaks of Samson, whose power was tied to his vow of discipline until he wasted it. Taoist masters in China practice Jing retention, teaching that life force is stored in semen, and conserving it brings vitality and long life. Different cultures, one truth. To pause is to preserve the divine spark within you. So how can you practice this? Let's break it down into scenarios you face daily. Scenario 1. The urge to release instead of reaching for your phone or laptop. Take 10 deep breaths. Stand up. Walk outside. Change your environment. Scenario 2. The argument. A co-worker disrespects you. Your blood boils. Instead of snapping back, Pause. Count to 10. Speak after your calm returns. You'll appear wise, not weak. Scenario 3. The temptation. A beautiful woman gives you attention. You are tempted to over-pursue. Instead, pause. Let her energy flow toward you. Retainers attract by stillness, not chase. Every pause becomes practice. Every pause strengthens your frame. Brothers, the pause is not emptiness. The pause is pregnant with power. When you pause, you rise above animal instincts. When you pause, you reprogram your mind. When you pause, you preserve your throne. The undisciplined man reacts. The retained man waits, watches, and then acts with precision. So next time when temptation comes, remember this. The power is not in the rush. The power is in the pause. You are not just a man. You are a retained man. Keep holding the line.